Hello and welcome to this week's Sunday Catchup podcast. How are you? And how has your week been? I really hope it's been a good one. Wow, my one has been great, but I will fill you in on what's been going on throughout this podcast. Honestly, it's been a great week, but it's been tough and emotional and wonderful and blissful at the same time as well. So I really hope you've had a good week. I know a lot of people have really struggled this week, and there has been a lot going on in the world. We're coming to the end of the Mercury retrograde, which I'm really, really glad about, because has been a tough week for lots of people. And yeah, and breathe. Honestly, we really, the message that I've been getting this week, it's about coming back home to ourselves, coming back to what we know, and getting and feeling the certainty within what we know and our surroundings and our life, and just bringing it all back home to ourselves, because there is so much uncertainty out there in the world at the minute. I think that's all that we can do, and just stay on our lane and stay on our train, because there's so much going on. Funny thing was, this week we got a £35,000 VAT bill out the blue for importing some goods from India from our last trip. £35,000 worth of VAT. Can you imagine what size bill that would equate to? And the bill was £1,400. How does that even equate that someone somewhere thought, and £700 of that I think was shipping, something like that. I don't know. Honestly, £35,000. It was such a shock. And then of course you're like, I've got to try and get through to the person that actually has made this mistake, and the stress. And though I did keep calm, I had an evening this week where everything was on. I felt like, I said to Will, I want to go to bed and I don't want to get up again. I can't cope anymore. I've been dealing with maternity pay for Amelia with HMRC. We then got this £35,000 VAT bill, and you're like, oh, I can't do it. But then what I did, because it also felt uncertain, and I went into the bedroom, and then I was so upset, and then all this rage came out, and then I tidied up my knicker drawer, tidied up Will's pant drawer, tidied our drawers up, tidied up the wardrobe, and it just was something that I could control. It was something that was certain. I had a real good boogie, got all the energy out that I needed to get out, and I felt so much better. It's really good. I thoroughly recommend it. But honestly, and so UPS, who we've been dealing with this package, has been messaging me. Look, I've had text message, I've had several emails, different email addresses, all talking about this package and saying, if you don't sort this out, we will charge you storage fees. And it was 9 boxes at £15 a day. And I'm just like, well, I can. And I was just like, what's going on? I was responding to everything. And then to finalise, we got this £35,000 VAT bill. So what we could work out was that they actually based it on rupees, on the Indian rupees, thinking that was the pounds, and then did the bill for that. So, of course, get into work the next day, and then I've got to let the battle commence of phoning up UPS. And 6 people will put you through to the right department, get through to the right person, or get through to another person. I'll put you through to the right department. 6 people until I got to the person. And I kept very calm, and I just said, I'm very stressed. I will try and keep calm, but this and this happened. Anyway, this guy was great. He said, yeah, I can see what it is. Have you got a clearer image? I did everything that I could. And he said, right, we just have to get customs approval and everything else. And I said, what about the storage fees? He said, it hasn't cleared customs, so you won't be liable for the storage fees. I'm like, great. That's really good news. So let's hope Michael has sorted it, because I haven't heard, but I did get his personal email address because he emailed me, and I did send him an email yesterday. Any news? Any joy? But it's I really don't like it when you're kind of feeling like so out of control of something and you don't know how to you it's just out of your hands, and you've literally, I was doing a lot of ho'oponoponoing. I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. And was just like everything. I really didn't know how I was gonna, that night when it just like it was like the straw, the straw that broke the camel's back, is that the saying? Yeah, it was, oh gosh. Anyway, so that's in the lap of the gods now. And HMRC was really helpful, but was really difficult, and I had to get the accountant involved and everything else. So that's like, I think that's resolved now, fingers crossed. And then obviously being a grandmother, which is amazing and awesome, but my poor brain hasn't got it wrapped. Do you know what I mean? It hasn't got my head isn't got round the fact that I'm a grandmother, because and it will, but it's all so new, and I've never been a grandmother before. And so it's like, before little one was born, I just wasn't prepared. There's no handbook, is there, to be a parent, and there's no handbook to be a grandparent. And all of a sudden my daughter is in so much pain. She's going through something so amazing. She's obviously going through such a lot, and she has this amazing, beautiful baby that she now cares for, and she's been incredible. I mean, to witness my daughter going through what she's been going through, and she's been doing it so amazingly and so incredibly, it's awesome and emotional to witness and to watch. And it's one thing doing it yourself, so like as a parent doing it yourself, it's like you just you just do it, and it's all in your stride, and you do it, and you reach out, and you just get on with it. But when you're the mother of the daughter that's going, or son or whatever, oh, honestly, that's triggered me this week. It really has, unexpectedly, and it's brought up quite a lot of things for me to clear and to look at, and really interesting, all to do with my childhood and my beliefs and things that have just come out the blue. But this absolute gorgeous blessing is literally triggered a massive shift, and I've been processing this massive shift in the background, and he's such a joy, and it's just wonderful to see, and wonderful to see how Amelia has literally just grown into this amazing mother and human being overnight. And honestly, it's just awesome to witness. And then on the other side, and then the blessing of obviously him, and just knowing that he's new, and he's come in, and he's got a beautiful, bright future ahead of him, and it's just, and the love is just amazing. And so this massive blessing is also literally been triggering for a shift, which will be a blessing. But as you know, when something needs to shift, it can be painful, and it can be challenging. So I've kind of feel like I've got one foot in this beautiful, sunny, blessing feeling, and then I've got my other foot that's kind of like on alert and just trying to process what's triggering me, trying to unravel it and sitting with it and observing it. because you know what the brain is saying is not truth, but yet it feels so true. And I know you'll relate to this, but and it's observing it and seeing what it is, and then allowing all that, the emotions to unravel, and for the new to come in, the new beliefs, because the old beliefs certainly need to go, because they're not serving anybody. And so, so it's, honestly, it was, I said to Will this morning, I said, I don't think I can do the podcast this week. I don't feel like I've got any value to add, and maybe I'll give it a break for December. And he's like, Carolina, no, do the podcast, speak how you're feeling, talk about it, and keep going. I'm like, okay. I was like, I just thought I'd just stop it for a month, because then I can revamp it for next year. He's like, no. So here we are, sharing with you what's been going on for this week. So the highs and the lows, and you're certainly getting that. And I think Will the other night, when I got that UPS bill that just sort of like was like, ah. And then last night, oh my God, I was sobbing in his arms, honestly. It like makes me feel like I want to cry now. It's just like, oh, and you're like, oh. So I know I'm going to have to go through some pain or some ha-ha moments to clear this. But it's literally, it's like a little bubble that just needs popping, or a little spot that needs going, and it needs cracking. It's gonna be there, and I will share that crack with you when it happens. I'm getting there, I really am. I did some research last night and just was sitting with it and just allowed myself to sob and everything else. And it is a familiar feeling, and it's definitely something to do with, well, the biggest thing is about just knowing how to be, really, and just not having to kind of constantly plan in my head of what I need to do and how I need to be and everything else, and just be. This is what I've been working on for a little while. So all these things are coming to surface. I welcome them. Oh my goodness me, I welcome them. That's kind of like been me this week, how I've been feeling, what's been going on. There has been some great, obviously cuddling the baby has been amazing and it's been wonderful. Being there for Amelia, just supporting her as much as I possibly can, has been, is kind of like a strange thing as well, because you're there to support her, but it's really difficult to see her in struggling. But I believe it's just, if I can just bring mum love to the situation, that's going to help. And Freddie obviously is just doing great. He made me laugh the other night. He said, yep, I'm a great cook now, and I'm a great bottle washer, and I'm just there, I'm waiter, and but seeing them together in their little bubble is just incredible. It's amazing, and I can't wait for lots of grandson joyful moments, which there's been a few this week. And do you know what? He's only a week old. Oh my goodness me. It's so funny. I definitely think there needs to be a grandparent handbook for sure. And Will was saying, Will I can, as still working on our website this week and making great progress. And that's been like his focus this week, apart from obviously supporting me, supporting the family through this big change. And he was saying yesterday how it's like changing the dynamics, and there's this big shift going on in the family. And I don't think any of us kind of really thought about that, but it's wonderful to see Amelia as a mummy, and how loved he is, and how much love Freddie and Amelia got to give him. It's so nice. So what else? Let's move on, went out for dinner with our friends, who then went on holiday to St. Lucia. Lucky them. So nice. The weather looks awesome out there, and they've sent us some pictures, and it just looks wonderful. And so it was a good catch up with them. And yeah, they were away for 10 10 nights, I think, 11 nights, something like that, basking in sunshine in St. Lucia, and how wonderful that is. We got home last night and there's some Christmas lights up, which was really nice to see. And Christmas is coming. Oh, it is. Like, this time in a month is going to be over. And I can't believe another year will be over. It's gone so quick, hasn't it? And I've done 52 podcasts this year, 52 weeks. I will have done. I'm not quite there yet. 48, nearly stopped at 48. But will I can was just like, come on, Carolina, you can do this. But yeah, another year. What a year it's been. Awesome. What else has happened? I've just seen a client, which was awesome. Do you know what? Just being in the presence of someone else and coming into a sacred space, miracles happen. They really do. And just doing Reiki, giving yourself over to that energy, giving yourself over into that sacred moment, into that divine, power happens, miracles happen. It's incredible to witness and watch. It really is. And we just have to get out the way and allow. And I think that's what the lesson is. It's about, it's literally about coming into presence, coming into being, and allow the miracles to come from that place. But for some reason, my brain just latches on. I need to plan. I need to do this. I need to do that. And actually, I really don't. I need to just come into the moment and allow the allowing, like what happens in my Reiki sessions. It's just the allowing happens. So anyway, we'll all get there, won't we? Where is there, though? Where is there? Please tell me, where is there? We will get there. Where are we getting? There's nowhere to go, is there? There's nowhere to get. Here is this moment. This is where we need to get. This moment. That's so funny. Honestly, Carolina. That's really funny. That's so funny. I'm just letting that kind of filter through. There is nowhere to get. There's nowhere to go. There's just here. And this moment is all that matters. And so come into the sacred space of this moment. It's just like, that's amen, isn't it? Really? That is amen. Right there. I hear it. Just breathing that in. I'm feeling it. I have no idea why my brain just likes to control and plot and stop. Come into this moment. So, what else has happened this week? Had my hair cut. Had 3 inches off, and had some bangs put in. Do you know what bangs are? I didn't know what bangs are. It's like this bit of the front that kind of curl things. I've got to get a curler to put in my hair, so that was fun. Had a nice breakfast in Reigate with Amelia and Will, and the weather's got milder here in the UK, which is nice. And I think we're going to get a Christmas tree next week. Yes, which will be lovely, and going to have some lovely, joyful times with Amelia and Freddie. So looking forward to that. I hope anyway. Fingers crossed, all being well, and got a day in the shop today. So today I've done this podcast early because I'm working all weekend, and so I thought I would do this podcast while I can, and while I have a moment to do it. So yeah, working in the shop all weekend, so that's going to be so joyful, so nice. And yeah, that's it really. That's my week. That's my week right here, right there. Little one was in hospital this week. He had a bit of jaundice and he had to go under this blue light, and Amelia sent me a photo, and he just looked like this little super baby hero with his little mask on under this blue light. It was really funny, but mum's doing really well, baby's doing really well, and so that was the other thing that happened this week, but all is good. And jaundice is so normal. And lots of C-section babies have jaundice. I think babies do. A lot of babies do get it as well. But she got a lot of support in hospital around feeding and all the rest of it. Talk about our local hospital is amazing, and the experts, the you know, the doctors and the nurses and the midwives have all been really awesome. And yeah, absolutely incredible. So yeah, it's amazing. So grateful for that. And we've got lots of new stock coming in, getting ready for Christmas, all is well. And also the Living a Life of Magic course, the spiritual awareness side of that, we've started promoting. I've reduced the course to a really great price, Black Friday, and just moving forward. So if you've been thinking about doing that, I think it's like only $49.99. And then there's the 21 days that I'm just about to release as well. So look out for that if you're interested. And I think it's just all about, well, I know what it's all about. It's all about getting ready for 2026, prepping ourselves, doing what we need to do. And yeah, I'm excited about that. So I've been working on that too, and just doing all the normal sort of stuff. Yeah, that's it. That's me. That's my podcast, over and done with. What else? I'm trying to think if there was anything else. I didn't write any notes this week. No, that is it. Should we do a meditation? Just breathing in, breathing out. Coming right here, right into this moment. Feeling your feet flat on the floor. And if you want to join me for live meditations, I'm doing them on Tuesday evenings at 8 p.m. You're very welcome to join. I'll send you the link if you want to join in. It's on Zoom, so you can do it online. We don't have to see you, so you can get in your PJs. You can even get into bed if you want. But that's available to you. And then I do put the recordings on to YouTube. So there's been 4 so far, and they're all on YouTube. So you can go on there and have a listen to them if you can't do Tuesdays at 8. So coming back to your breath. Feeling your feet on the ground. And just feel like there's a magnet within you, just gathering all your energy up and bringing it all back firmly into you from wherever you've been. And then just imagine you're under a beautiful shower of healing energy that's just clearing away any negativity, any stress, any worries, any anxiety. Just see that shower, like you would shower in the morning or the evening. Just see that shower coming down, just clearing it out from your aura, coming in within you, because it's an amazing magical shower. It's just coming in and clearing anything not serving you within you, in your body. And then it's going down into the ground, and we're allowing Mother Earth to cleanse it, take it, transmute it, transform it, just letting it filter through. Just imagine the universe just taking it and transforming it into love. Mother Earth taking it and transforming it into love. So you can really sigh it out. Bring yourself back here into the now. Replacing you with light, nourishing, nurturing energy, and knowing all is well. You really have got this. Whatever problems, whatever challenges you might be going through, just know you've got this. And the live meditation this week on Tuesday, which has come out and on YouTube, the latest one, was all about letting go of letting go and surrendering. It's a really nice one, so you can look that up. So just letting go. And then just allow yourself to be filled up with beautiful healing energy, nourishing, nurturing, coming from below, from above, and bringing it down into you. So you can just drop your shoulders and feel the love. Feel yourself be nurtured. And then imagine a beautiful, whatever colour you want, bubble around you, sealing in all that love, that reassurance, bringing you firmly into the now. Well, thanks for listening. I really hope you have a lovely, lovely week. Enjoy, and I'll catch up with you next week. Take care. Bye. That's my week wrapped up. What stood out, what shifted, and what I'm taking forward. Now it's over to you. What moments shaped your week? What inspired you? Let's keep the conversation going. Come and connect with me on @thesoulcoach or YouTube and let me know your thoughts. If this episode spoke to you, feel free to share it, tag me, or send it to someone who might enjoy it too. See you next week for another reflection. But until then, take care, stay present, and keep journeying within.